It's the day after the Stupid Cold Slam Enough drift event, my first drift event, and it's raining. It's pouring down right now, but I wanted to show you guys the aftermath of everything that happened at the drift event. So let me go ahead and just point out the stuff that happened. Pretty much, the tires I got are way too small. Okay, so let me go ahead and show you the tires. So here's the tires, and as you can see, a monster truck wheel gap, like nothing but just area. The tires are way too small on the 16-inch wheel. It was just some spare tires that I got for pretty cheap, so I just went ahead and grabbed them. All right. That was my first problem, was the tires. I didn't realize how small the tires was until I set them up beside the other car, or the other wheels, which is the Mach 1 wheels. And literally, the height of the tire was literally the height of the wheel itself without the tire. So yeah, I messed that up big time. But it's okay because I still use them and it was still fine. And I was actually performing okay for the first time of actually drifting the car. So I was doing all right. Wasn't bad. The second thing that I messed up on was the actual wheels. Now, yeah, I mean they're Mustang wheels. It's not a problem. The only issue was I couldn't put my spacers on here. So I got 1-inch spacers, as you can see right here. 1-inch spacers. Okay. Now, with the 1-inch spacers, let me get you a flashlight so you can actually see. It's cold out here. What's going on, Mustang guy? Just talking about the aftermath of everything. Got me a hoodie for Stupid Cold too. Also, my truck is a wreck. Like, it's bad. I got snacks, tools, jackets, everything all inside this truck. So yeah, I gotta do some cleaning, and I don't feel like it. I don't feel like it at all. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you these spacers. What's going on, Yoda man? Thank you for the flashlight. If you want a flashlight like this, it's pretty bright. I'll show you if I can switch the camera around. All right. Well, my hands are way too wet to switch the camera around. Hang on just a second. I gotta show you how bright this flashlight is. There we go. So yeah. Then it has the strobe feature. And it also has a side light. So pretty bright. And also it's rechargeable. So yeah, if you want one of these flashlights, let me know. Doesn't cost much, $5. Just let me know. But back to what we was talking about. Oh, it's cold. So as you can see, there's a stud right there inside that wheel just to fit the spacers in. With these wheels, they don't have it. So it was just hitting the back of the wheel, so I couldn't put the spacers on to get me more grip and to help me slide the car. So I was having an issue with that, so I had to just pretty much skinny it up. You know, the front wheels was wider than the rear wheels, and it wasn't too bad, but at the same time I couldn't do much about it, and it was very hard for me to control it. The third thing I messed up on, and it has something to do with the spacers as well, was the fact that I didn't put the spacers on. And when I didn't put the spacers on, I went to pull the handbrake and actually lost my whole handbrake. And the reason why I did was because I don't know how well you'll be able to see it. Let me see if I can get in there somehow, some way. But you see that line that's zip tied? Yeah, that's my hydro brake line, and I completely messed that up with the wheel rubbing up against here. And I just, yeah, it just didn't work out. So whenever I needed to use the handbrake to slow myself down, couldn't use it. So, oh, that sucks, but it was all right because a good friend of mine, the guy who actually bought the car from, Daniel, he has the black New Edge with the pink and blue like triangle pattern on there. He used to have the yellow V6 Mustang too. If you watch some of the older StoopiCold videos. Anyway, he told me pretty much showed me how to actually drift without using the handbrake. The handbrake is kind of cheating, so it's better to learn just clutch kicking and the feint entry, which is using your momentum, stuff like that. All right. The other thing that I messed up on was the fact that I don't have the proper suspension on this car. So with me not having coilovers on here, I had a lot of body roll. So the body roll was just messing up my whole entire like momentum, and it just threw me off. I hit my head multiple times on the roof. But that was because I had my helmet on, and the seats are already kind of high in the car. I gotta readjust the seat, see if I can make it even lower so I can actually sit in the car without hitting my head, because I know it was a rough ride, especially for the passengers that came in there with me. Every single run I was on, somebody rode with me, and it was kind of cool. I like that. Another thing was my trailer ramps. The car almost fell off the trailer. Spoiler alert. So yeah, the car almost fell off the trailer. Look, we're getting to that, all right? Yoda man, we're getting to that. I'm breaking it down of how the day went, all right? My car actually fell off the trailer because this trailer ramp right here, well, not here anymore, but it was right here. It pretty much tilted to the side, and my car was off the trailer. Well, I turned around, and there was like 8 men behind me, and they just all picked up the car, told me to give it gas, and next thing I know, I was on the trailer. So I was like, okay, cool. And when I put it in gear and shut off the car and I got out of the car, by the time I got out the car, everybody was gone. So I didn't know really who helped me. It happened that quick. So I wanted to thank y'all, but nobody was there, so I didn't know. But it's all good because they're great people, and they know that I really do appreciate that, because that would have been bad. I messed up the wood on the trailer because my exhaust bolt kind of just dug down into it, but it is what it is. Bubble top? What you talking about, Mustang guy? I don't know what Harry and the Hendersons are, so you gotta inform me on that, because I don't know that. Maybe I'm too young, I don't know. But going back to the aftermath, um by the time we left, it was like around this time. So as you can see, it's kind of dark out. It's not too dark, but it's kind of getting there. Well, my wife, what's going on, Play? My wife actually wanted to go to Walmart, and I wanted to go home, but I just said, nah, let's go ahead and go to Walmart, uh, and I'll just unload the car later. As you can see, I didn't unload the car. Car's still right here. Close to movies with Bigfoot. when Bigfoot get in the cars. What? Yeah, I'm gonna have to look it up, see what you talking about. But yeah, I went ahead, took the car and the truck to Walmart, got some food real quick, some because we're fasting for this month, so we had to change our diets up and only eat, vegetables and fruits for right now. So that's what we're working on. It's a spiritual journey that we're trying to get into. But when I was leaving out of Walmart, I cut it way too short, and yeah, just straight up blew my tire on the trailer. So of course, I was just pretty much was like, no, I'm done. I'm not finna even take the car off the trailer. Uh, I just pretty much set it on a jack stand for right now. Yeah, and just left it the way it was. I was gonna take this today because I just really did not feel like taking the car off the trailer and all type of stuff. Yeah, it's just hold on. There's water on the lens. Yep, hang on. Let me clean that up for you. Another reason why I didn't want to take the car out was because it was raining and it's cold and freezing weather, and I don't want to hit no ice and then wreck this car. Like that's the last thing I need. Yeah, sorry about the wind noise. Let me go ahead and you saw it. I blew a trailer or trailer wheel, trailer tire, and I just absolutely did not feel like taking it off the trailer. I just put the jack in front of it and just went ahead and did what I had to do because I really did not feel like taking this off the trailer. And I don't feel like doing it today either because it's raining and it's cold. So it's gonna stay on the trailer for a little bit. Probably maybe Wednesday I'll take it off. If Tuesday's fine, I'll take it off then. But probably Wednesday is when I will because I think I might be off. I'm not 100% sure, but I had to double check my schedule. Look, man, it's gonna be a minute before I can even come up with the money to move down to Florida. So, yeah. But far as the drift event itself, it went pretty well. Like I think a lot of people enjoyed the fact that I was drifting a Fox body. I was the only Fox body there. There was want to say three other Mustangs. One was a S197, and two of them was new edges. Actually, that yellow one, that black one I was talking about earlier, and I was the only Fox body. And a lot of people were surprised about the engine because, for one, they thought it was a V8, and when I was sliding the car, they didn't think a V8 or a V6 could do anything like that. Like I said, the welded diff and angle kit is a cheat code for drifting. But I really, really want to make a banner, but have the Fox body drifting, same as this, but have the Fox body drifting and have my YouTube up there because, like Yoda Man says in the comments, the Fox had a huge crowd, like a big crowd. I turned around and there was like about 20 people just looking at the car. And at the time, I just blew my handbrake line, so I didn't know what to do. I was just trying to fix it. My mom was trying to call up AutoZone and stuff like that to see if we can find a brake line. Of course, they didn't have no braided steel brake line that you can just buy. You have to order it. I'm still on the process, or I'm still on the hunt for one. I'm also on the hunt for some Mustang wheels that I can use specifically for drifting. Daniel told me just go ahead and get me like some bullet wheels. Any aftermarket Mustang wheels should have that cutout in the back of it to where I can actually, you know, put spacers on and not have to worry about cut the studs down or anything like that. Um, what else? The spoiler held on great. I didn't think I don't know if y'all saw it, but yeah, I got the Celine spoiler on there. It held up great. I thought for sure it was just gonna sling off the car, but it didn't. So that was good. Um, Sorry, my face is soaking wet because I just walked out there and it just smacked me all in the face. Look, Patrick, I can't send you the spoiler now. Everybody know me for the spoiler. Now, if I get a bigger spoiler, then I would trade with you. All right, I'll trade with you if if we find one that works out for the car, or if you can find me one for a notchback, and I'll trade you the hatchback one. But I will let you know it is beat up. I mean, the reason why I got it was because it's beat up, and of course he changed it to the Cobra spoiler. So, yeah. Oh man, there's so much stuff I gotta do with this car in order to get it to where I could probably actually drift it correctly. um, did I say hatch? I mean I need a coupe or a notch. I need a notch spoiler. If you have a notch spoiler, then we can just trade. That's what I meant. But um, the seats worked out fine. The welder diff worked out perfect. Um, I didn't have any issues as far as with the engine or anything grinding. Or the only time I stalled out was when I was making a really sharp turn, trying to back up out the pits and not hit people. That was the only time I stalled. Other than that, everything was like I couldn't ask for a better event, honestly. Like everything went swell. Yeah, big Wang gang. um, Sorry, I got a lot of stuff processing in my head that I'm trying to figure out. I talked to a lot of people from Grip Royal. I talked to multiple people from Carland from Slamming Up, the guy that actually hosts everything. StoopiCold, all that. The head guy. I talked to him. He told me that he might have some private private track days for beginners in drifting because he's actually a beginner as well. And he said that he would definitely invite me out there. So hopefully that'll be pretty soon. I also got some free gloves. Got a pendant, some stickers, a bunch of other stuff just going to that show. What about your LX wing? Everybody here has big wings on their well, every Mustang here got big wings. You know about well, this is the ducktail. It's not huge. I wish I had the Celine wing for this one. Not the what is it? It's like a Celine, but it's not as big or it's not as small as the Celine. It's actually bigger. And I forgot what kind of wing that is. My buddy had it, and I really liked it. But it looks exactly like a Celine. It just kind of comes out to like right here. So, I don't know. Yeah, Aaron, we gotta go ahead and find you a Fox so we can start drifting. I already got a guy that said he's gonna help with. Oh yeah. By the way, I woke up today with 4 sponsorships from that drift event. So it's like I did something right on that drift event. So, oh, Yoda is Aaron, the guy that be the one that went off roading in the orange Tacoma. That's Aaron. Yeah, he's like down the street. So he was out there. He rode with me for the first time taking the car out at the drift event. He was there. He missed the last few parts though because I was actually swinging the car. I actually linked 3 turns. So that was before I was spinning out. In the last few turns, I wasn't spinning out. It was still rough, but I was actually getting somewhere. So I'm pretty happy with myself about that. I also need to get me a steering wheel. I need to talk to Grip Royal to go ahead and get my custom made steering wheel to match with my shift knob. And also, I need to go ahead and use your NRG hub so I can put that on because I really need to put that steering wheel on. I feel like it would help me out a lot. For one, when I was using the other steering wheel, the stock steering wheel, it wasn't bad, but I could tell that if I had the other steering wheel, I probably would have had better grip on it and actually be able to slide it in my hands a lot easier. Yeah, well, yeah, it's mine, but I'm saying that you gave it to me, so I'm saying like I'm acknowledging that you gave it to me, and I have to use it. That's what I'm trying to say. Look, a lot of stuff is going through my head. A lot of stuff happened yesterday that wasn't expected to happen, but we're gonna get through it. I thought this was Aaron pulling up, but it ain't him. He probably will be pulling up now that I said something. Don't pull up though, because I'm about to go to my mom's house. Let's see. Seats work out well. I don't know if I said that. Somebody broke my Ford shades. Don't know who. Somebody broke them. You still at work, dude? It's like it's 5:30, man. What you doing at work? Um, I don't know. I need to get a simulator. Daniel got one, and he was telling me that I need to get one, and I found one in Missouri for $600. I don't have $600 right now, but honestly, if I got a simulator and I started playing on it, would like to see videos on that? Because I will start doing like live videos on me practicing with the simulator. If y'all would like to see that or anything like that, let me know, and I'll make videos on it. Because that's just one of those things that I feel like would really help me out with this drift build. I got the itch to drift now. Um, Even in the rain, if the car wasn't on the trailer, I would be trying something right now. But I'm gonna have to look over the images and the pictures and the videos and all that stuff to see if I have like a great shot of the Fox body actually having some angle. If I do, then yes, I will make that uh, banner like how the Mustang is right here. If it switches around, there we go. Yeah. Um, I need to find somebody to help me swap out some tires because I don't want to leave those 16s on there. Like they work, but at the same time, it's like, come on now. I need to find some 17s, coilovers, brake line, and I think that's it for the Fox body. If there's anything else I probably need to look into, I'll talk to Daniel, or if y'all have any ideas of what I can do. Oh yeah, oh yeah, forgot about that. I need to put that in there, the V8. So yeah, I'm actually a little worried about putting the V8 in there because that track was very slick to the point where I was spinning out all the time. So I don't know how I would perform with the V8, but I'm sure I could get the hang of it once I actually start using it. Honestly, I'm gonna take my time with making the or building the V8 because I can still practice with the V6. I'm probably gonna go ahead because I got a valve cover leak. I'm probably gonna go ahead and do the valve cover gaskets, fix that up. I also got a rear pinion seal leak. Go ahead, fix that. Oh, what I need for the V8 is pretty much. Let me walk over here to it. So the entire front accessory for it, I need a cam and lifters and valves that goes with these heads. These are Pro Dart 1 racing heads, Summit racing heads. It says on there, but I got it kind of sitting on there, so I can't really see it. Pro 1 dart heads. That's what they are. I also need an intake, not the intake manifold, but an actual intake, exhaust manifolds. I'm okay with just using stock or shorties. Nothing crazy expensive. I'm not finna do anything crazy with this build. Yeah, okay. I say that and it start going crazy. We all know that. Um, Mustang guy. I can't necessarily do the Windstar intake on 3.8 because that is a split port design. So that's only with the 99 through '04 Mustangs. I have a 98 with a single port design. And I was talking to the guy with the yellow Mustang because he asked me the same question yesterday. And I pretty much told him the only thing I can really do is to uh, swap it out with a Thunderbird supercharger to make it peppier and get down and whatnot. Uh, he actually started sending me a bunch of stuff for it, and yeah, I can do the top end kit. And my brother is calling me. Let me see what he wants. I love that man. I know he probably don't like me, but it is what it is. Younger brothers always annoying to the older brothers. I was the younger brother. My nickname when I was younger was Boss Man. So yeah. Anyway, back to the V6 upgrades and stuff like that. I really don't want to put that much money into the V6 engine when I had the 5.0. Not because it's not worth it, but at the same time, would y'all want to hear a V6 on the track with exhaust, or would y'all like to hear a thumping, cammed out 5.0? You know, if I had the money, I'd put a Coyote in there, which I have the Coyote engine, but I don't have the money to finish off the engine, so I can't do the Coyote right now. And if I did do the Coyote, it probably would be in this car. honestly. And then I probably will 4 valve swap the, well, no. Now let me not start switching up motors and stuff like that. Yeah, yeah, I can't wait because once I start getting stuff going for this engine, um, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. The only reason why I was like so headstrong about trying to get this Fox body ready for this first drift event was because it was gonna be my first drift event. Now I'm settling down and trying to start back with trying to get a shop put up in the backyard. Because if I could put up a shop, a lot of a lot of stuff would be a lot like it, it'll be more efficient. I will be able to work on cars and won't have to worry about being congested with all the all the stuff I have. Um, I'll actually have a spot to where if I want to work on somebody else's cars, I'm trying to start my own business, so I can do that without having an issue with working out in the driveway. Because the last few cars I've done, all been in the driveway, excluding one, and that was halfway in the driveway. Um, it just would help out a lot, so I feel like that's more of a priority. And yeah, the Windstar intake definitely helps out because that yellow Mustang, the V6 one, he got a Windstar intake on there, and it's a lot faster. It gets down. So she was driving it like it was a V8. So it definitely was doing some stuff. Do you have your Fox body Mustang guy, or did you sell it? It sounded like you sold it after it, quit running on you. Cause you don't wanna you don't wanna do that. I actually need to go inside and go wake up my wife. It's 5:30, so I gotta get her up so we can go to my mom's. Probably let the dogs out and whatnot. Look, I think it would help if I lock my truck, so y'all gonna hear a lot of wind noise. Hang on just a second. Ooh. The trash can almost hit my truck. That would have been a problem. Would have been mad. Yeah, as you can see, tools, jacket, that whole bag full of snacks. Just, yeah, it's all dirty in here, congested, and just. And these my Ford shades that broke. I don't know what happened. So it'll be all right. All right, let me go in the house and wake up my lovely wife. It's cold. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do with mine now, is swap the 302 in there. It's my cat, my 2 dogs. You ready to get up?
Okay.
Hmm.
Are you still on YouTube, Mom?
Yes.
No.
No, they're not looking at you. They're only looking at me.
Okay, well, goodbye.
All right. Are you up?
What time is it?
It's 5:35. I gave you an extra 5 minutes. Okay. Who is cold? Go ahead and let the dogs outside before we go. Back door. They don't even want to go outside. Hey, babe. Patrick said, "Get your white self up."
He's white too.
No, he said, "White girl self up."
Oh, I can't do nothing about that.
You can't.
He might be kind of a girl too.
You didn't hear that.
Mm.
Nothing. I'm about to go eat me some applesauce again.
I'm about to make his food.
What you making?
I'm about to make my meal.
Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta eat leftovers. Mm-mm-mm. I can only have chicken as the meat. Back door. Come on, Nella. Oh, I remember you sending me videos and pictures of it. I forgot that was on my YouTube Facebook account. I don't get on there a lot. So now I remember what cars you have and what you're doing. I remember you putting that 302 in there. That's right. My bad. Mine went somewhere. But yeah, I'm about to go ahead and finish me or get me something to eat so I can eat. And then I'm going to head to my mom's house. Thank you guys for watching. I don't know when I will actually get the StoopiCold video out there yet. It's not going to be like the other StoopiCold videos where, it's like all B-roll cinematic videos. It's not going to be anything like that. It's actually going to be, well, it's going to have a little bit of it, not much. But it's going to be like a vlog and me trying to stop it, Raven. She's trying to fight. But it's going to be me just talking about the car and talking about what's going on. I have GoPro footage. I have outside car footage, inside car footage. So I have all different types of angles. Just not as much angles as the Fox body. But I will have a video out about how I got scammed for a A8 welded differential. So that's going to be a fun video in itself. But thank you for watching. Be on the lookout for those videos. And hopefully I can get it out to you soon. Maybe Saturday. But all right, guys. I'll see y'all later. Yeah, I was just looking at that you was getting your control arm. So that's good. That's good that you're getting your control arms. Your Fox body is going to be a ton much lighter. And also weigh it and let's see who's heavier, who's lighter, what's going on. Because turns out my Fox body is pretty light. I don't know how light your Fox body is with that tubular front end. You're going to have an entire tubular front end too. So yeah, weigh it after you do it. That'd be a cool video to see. All right, guys. I'll see you guys Saturday, hopefully.